Hello, everybody. Welcome to Desk Job Dropout. My name is Cole, and today we're going to be talking about a subject that I think will hit home with a lot of you. Definitely hits home with me. It's about my story, where I was before, how I got to where I am now, and everything in between. A lot of the stuff I learned, maybe some tips and tricks. I don't really know. We're going to go through it together. If you like the video, like the video. If you want more content like this, don't be afraid to hit subscribe. Stick around for a while. So, obviously the name. Desk job dropout. Gotta have a desk job to drop out, right? So, where I'm going to start this is when I was in college. I did go to college. I went all 4 years. I got a degree in finance. Played college baseball, which really was the main reason that I went to college. I didn't necessarily seek it out, kind of seeked me out. Seems to happen a lot in life. And, you know, my whole life, I thought I wanted to be a financial advisor. Since I was a little kid, I love money. I love everything to do with money. It's why I got a degree in finance. I thought, why would I ever do anything other than be a financial advisor? It's a great job, make good money, everything like that. Until it wasn't. So this story of how I got to where I am now really starts with my first job during college and after college. I got a job working as a financial advisor. Great job. Got nothing bad to say about it, really. It was a great time. But there's just that's something missing, right? That's something that you get in the trades that you can't really get from any other job. I would show up to work. I didn't really feel super fulfilled. I hated being inside every single day. I felt like I wasn't actually doing anything. I was helping people somewhat, but it's not like there was anything at the end of the day that I could point to and be like, hey, this is what I got done today. Let's come back and do it again tomorrow. I wasn't pumped up to come and do anything, to come and do work, which was a really hard place to be in because, you got all this stuff that on the outside looks really good, and then inside you're like, man, this is just not it. I don't know if I can keep doing this for, for the rest of my life pretty much. And growing up, I wasn't necessarily like a cars guy. I didn't build stuff. I was a baseball player, and that was pretty much it. That was just who I was. So when I tell you that when I started working towards this career path, I didn't know anything. I didn't know anything. I didn't know how to read a tape measure. I didn't know what plumb meant. I didn't know how to use a nail gun. I didn't even know what clothes you're really supposed to wear on a job site because I'd never been on one. So when I started having these feelings of, man, I don't know if I want to do this, I got to think, okay, well then where do I want to go? Because, us guys were not really the type to just sit around and not do anything. That was kind of the main reason why I hated the job in finance because I wasn't doing anything. There was nothing getting done. I was just out there doing what I thought I was supposed to be doing and feeling terrible about it, really. And so I had a very, very long conversation with my girlfriend's dad. He's a lifetime's tradesman. He's got 5 different journeyman's card. He's been doing this since he was 14. That type of dude. He knows a little something about everything. He just knows everything about everything. And so he pretty much told me, he was like, listen, man, the trades are never a bad way to go. He told me a lot of the benefits. We had, like I said, a very long conversation about it. And I told him, I was like, hey, man, Ed, I'm going to give it a try. I got no idea what I'm getting myself into. But, I'm willing to do anything once. Let's go. Come on. And that was kind of the moment that was the defining factor in getting me to where I am now. getting me to start this channel to help a lot of you guys that might be on a similar journey, and to also take information from you guys, because if I've learned anything, it's that no one knows everything. Um, Everybody's got something you can learn from. I show up. I've been doing this for a little bit now. I learn something new every single day. Every single day you do something. You've never quite been in that exact position before, or you just never know what you're gonna get yourself into. We joke about it a little bit. You never really know what you're gonna get into when you show up at work. And so, yeah, man, that's where it began. I quit my job. I had just graduated college. Not even 3 days ago, I was at home. I was like, well, if I'm going to do it, now's the time to do it. I don't really have a plan B. Let's just dive straight into it. And that's kind of just the way I like to live. And I went on Indeed, looked up anything that had to do with trades, laborer, apprentice, any sort of that. And I got blessed finding a really, really good company that I'm working for now. And man, I've just learned so much. It's a bunch of great dudes. I couldn't have gotten luckier, but I applied on a Tuesday, got interviewed on a Wednesday, showed up on a Thursday. So, I got home, interviewed, started working. Right after I interviewed, I was like, wow. Yeah, I had to go get some tools. I had to go get some boots, because I don't just have this stuff laying around my house, I had to go get this stuff. And man, it's the best decision I ever made, man. I never regret it for a single second. But, I contribute a lot of my success to, being that guy that was new, that didn't know anything, but that was willing to ask questions. And I hear a lot of people say that in a lot of their tips and tricks videos, to just kind of shut up and just listen. And I totally agree with that. My only caveat to that is, I asked a ton of questions, and I probably over communicated a little bit, to the point where they were like, dude, shut up. Because everything I was doing, I was like, all right, here's what I got to do, but what if it was this way, or what if it was this way? And it was probably annoying at first, but now we get into situations, and I may have never done them before, but I've thought about it in my head a million times and everything like that, and just am able to get to the point where I'm at now. And, when I say it's the best decision I've ever made, it's because, at the end of the day, when I come home from work, I'm home. I don't got to worry about a million other things. I don't got to worry about what I'm doing at work the next day, because there's nothing I can do. I'm not on the job site. And just every day is a learning experience. It's time to clean up, roll up, all that sort of stuff. You look at the thing that you did, you're like, wow, that wasn't there when we got here this morning. And, I really want this story and this channel, and I know this was just kind of a short summary of it all, and I plan on going into a lot more stuff, a lot more in the future. So I just want to make this video and make this channel to kind of help the people who feel like they might be on the wrong path, or they're not super fulfilled, or if you're in the trades and you want to learn something, or you want to help me learn something. Like I said, I'm an open book. I'll tell you guys everything that I know, and you guys tell me everything that you know, and we'll have a happy little community here. So once again, if you like the video, like the video. See you guys next time.